Well, it's 5:14. Welcome back, everybody. Look at the images here. 25 years ago this morning, Maine was encased in ice with the ice storm of '98 well underway. Hundreds of thousands of people lost power over several weeks, and 8 people died, making it the deadliest natural disaster in Maine history. This morning, CBS 13's Greg Lagerquist, who covered the ice storm 25 years ago, takes a look back.
Anyone who lived through the ice storm of '98 still has vivid memories. My wife and I were newlyweds at the time, and we were among the roughly 900,000 Mainers who lost power at one point or another in that devastating days-long storm.
The rains and ice came and caused the trees to stop loading up and coming down, breaking, bringing down power lines.
Not only were they down, they looked like they'd been just exploded.
This is the worst I've ever seen. This is worse than the floods, the hurricanes, and 2 or 3 ice storms put together.
The sights and sounds were eerie, the damage unbelievable. The forecast had called for ice and slick roads.
To get worse, Kim, the storm is going to last through the night and for several hours tomorrow.
But no one expected what was to come. As that first night fell, so did the trees and power lines, as this reporter discovered early the next morning.
As you can see right here, this is the story. This is obviously some very large trees that are coming down, being knocked down by the force of this ice. So it's not just the little branches that are being bowed down by the weight here. There are some sizable branches that are getting knocked over by the weight of all of this ice, and this is what the CMP crews have been up against.
While our crews are out working hard, and they have been all morning, we're not making a whole lot of progress. As soon as we restore power somewhere, somebody else goes down.
We got this going yesterday afternoon, and we're right back where we started.
Much of Maine is under a layer of ice tonight.
It sounded like gunshots going off in the woods, the trees snapping like toothpicks.
The ice storm itself would last for days, the power outages for several weeks, creating a new set of sounds.
Shut the main power. Bridgeton, yes.
At one time or another, 3 out of every 4 Mainers lost power, and 8 Mainers lost their lives, many from carbon monoxide poisoning as they tried to heat their homes with generators. Some almost died.
And as I came back across the deck to come back into the house, I lost all my strength in my legs, and I knew we had a problem. And about the time I got in the house, I collapsed.
In all, 18,000 miles of power lines came down in the ice storm of '98. Power crews became heroes as they slowly restored power. And over those dark, exhausting weeks, Mainers came together for friends, for family, the elderly, and their neighbors.
Call them up. That's what I did on the way over here tonight. I called two of my neighbors, and I just wanted to be sure they were all right.
Is your power back on?
Yep, came on yesterday.
Yes.
We've reached that stage in some areas where we can pull people out and put them in other areas, and that's an important milestone.
To this day, there is still evidence of the storm's damage in some of the trees and in some of the disaster response plans that Maine developed to deal with any future natural disasters. Although I think we can all agree, one massive ice storm is enough to last a lifetime. For Good Day Maine, I'm Greg Lagerquist. I'll see you tonight on CBS 13 News, starting live at 5.
Now, I worked in Maine back in the '90s, but I'd moved to New Orleans when that took place. But I remember reading about it, watching about it. I was like totally shocked. And at the time, thankful I wasn't living in a state at the time, because that was just catastrophic to this state.
Yeah, and by most meteorological regards, that is regarded as the worst ice storm ever to hit the entire United States. So yeah, a very significant storm, very thankful. We haven't seen anything like that since then, and probably won't see anything like that in our lifetime.